bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The women of Grand Bahama to meet in a special conference this coming weekend. The Assemblies of God Women's Ministry, under the theme Beauty for Ashes, is inviting women throughout the island to be a part of what they call a life-changing experience. Reverend Dr. Margot Victor and President of the National Women's Ministry, Patrice Cooper, say that those in attendance will never be the same.
This conference really is for every woman throughout the Bahamas who have been affected by the hurricane, but also life's challenges. And so in this conference, we do believe that women will be healed from brokenness, from life's greatest challenges. And so there's a nice lineup of speakers that will truly bring revelation and bring healing to women who will attend this conference.
Friday night, we began with Evangelist Carnetta Ferguson, dynamite woman, speaker if you've ever heard her. And she'll be here Friday night taking us off, and we get started at 7:15. That's here at Calvary Temple. And then on Sunday morning, we wrap up with her daughter, Pastor Cleopatra Williams. Another dynamic speaker. I call them the dynamic duo. We've never had, she told me that they've never spoken on the same program before, and so this is history in the making, and we're excited about this tag team of ladies that we have lined up for the conference.
Ida Barb says on Saturday the event will be just as special with a number of dynamic speakers. Rochelle Lockhart agrees.
We begin with our very own Minister Rochelle Lockhart of Calvary Temple, who will be ministering and speaking to the passion of young girls in our community. We also have Ms. Vivian Simmons from First Baptist Church, who will be speaking on outer beauty, and also our very own Dr. Margot Victor from Living Waters Assemblies of God. Our seminar topics are Becoming Pure Again and Beauty in Relationships. And to bring it on home will be our very own Apostle Anne Grant.
Here at this conference, we're going to be talking to an older group of women who might have compromised their stand, and they want to know if it's possible for them to be pure again. And so that's going to be a very interesting topic, and we want to encourage all young women to come, anyone who has been sexually active before, that there is a word of God for you, and then God is a God of second chances, so you can be pure again and you can start afresh and anew once you commit your life to Jesus Christ.
Now, once again, the Beauty Out of Ashes conference is this coming Friday, February 24th, and Saturday, February 25th. In other news, Sunland Baptist Academy helping to give its students a head start in selecting their future careers. Today, the school hosted a special career fair, and for those participating, they say it was a smashing success. Italia Hall reports.
Sunland Baptist Academy had a total of 14 schools participating in the career explosion. The representatives of the various companies provided information to the students. Guidance counselor Danny Camp spearheaded the event. She says this is something that the students are excited about.
I came up with the idea, being that it is the Career and Technical Vocational Month, and I figured, okay, our students are being prepared academically, but we also need to have them prepared for the workplace. And I feel like before they complete high school, they should at least have some kind of idea, or at least be cognizant of what their career or chosen profession would be.
Woman Marine Dames of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force and Dawn Forbes of the Grand Bahama Shipyard say there are a number of job opportunities at those establishments.
Today we are basically giving them an insight on what we do exactly and the role of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force in the country. And if they choose it as a goal, it is a really good career. We have a lot of different career paths. We have chefs. Well, me myself, I'm a seamstress on the force. So we have a lot of different careers that they could, get into.
But one of the things we really highlight new to this, our apprentice training program. That's the program any one of them graduating from school would want to join the shipyard family would have to come to that program, because that's the program that takes them from where they are unskilled to as skilled employees and where they need to be in order to be an employee at the Grand Bahamas Shipyard.
Recruitment officer for the Northern Bahamas of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, Chanel Goddard, and controls engineer Lindbergh Sims at the Grand Bahama Power Company say now is the time for high school students to start thinking about their potential career paths.
Scenes of crime officers, we have the firefighters, we have our drug enforcement unit, and we also have our traffic department. And also we have the police college for those who might be interested.
We have career opportunities in drawing development. We also have career opportunities in controls, electrical engineering, of course, mechanical engineering. Also, obviously, we deal with a lot of mechanical processes.
It's Halia Hall, ZNS Network News.
10 students from the Bishop Michael Eldon Anglican High School were honored last week by the Ministry of Education for their outstanding achievements. Proud of that achievement, during a special assembly this week, the school presented those students with gifts. Principal Anita Doherty and Director of Anglican Schools say that they are elated.
For us to have received the best art prize for BJC and BGCSE, the best religious studies for BJC.
This now is the second phase. The third phase of the challenge is for us to, as a school,
and
try to use reusable bags instead of the single bag, plastic bags, meaning instead of using our plastic bags, we go to the
I'm very proud of the students. I was present at the event on Thursday in Nassau. I was very proud to see the students from Bishop Michael Eldon School. The school always promotes academic excellence in all that they do, and this is exactly what we want the ACA schools.
Students Ebony Kelly, Diogene Warner, and Kiara Williams say that it is all hard work and dedication.
It feels good because I put all my hard work and dedication and study. It was all really rough, and it's great to be an example to other students and show them that it's possible. You just have to work hard and trust in God and trust your teachers.
It feels like a great privilege and honor because it's actually the first award that being received for bookkeeping and accounts. So I feel very honored about it.
In other news, the annual Junior Chefs competition taking place today at the Jack Hayward High School. Competitors from various high schools have been in training in their home economic classes for the competition, and this morning they went head-to-head to determine who is Grand Bahama's top junior chef. Megan Shepard was there.
Junior and high school students taking part in the annual Junior Chefs competition to see who will represent the island in the nation's capital against top young chefs from around the country. Executive sous chef at the Atlantis Resort, Clement Williams, says the students were showing good organization amongst other important skills.
What we're looking for basically is indigenous products from the Bahamas or from the various islands, and then we're just trying to see how their basic nice skills are, see how they're going to do their preparation, the way they carry themselves for sanitation, their clarification on how they're going to do their work, how they presented their menus to us and to the public, and how well they will execute their dishes, the way they work in the kitchen, for all of the sanitation, the hygiene, and all of that. But we're not looking for too much because we know they're really young people, so we want to make sure that they're really grounded and they're on the right path.
Dee Dee Williams of Jack Hayward High School preparing for her dish that she hopes will take top prize.
Today on my menu is Dee Dee's Surprise and Wildcat Delight. The Dee Dee's Surprise is a short crust pastry dough. Inside the filling is lobster sauteed down with onions, peppers, thyme, and garlic. Then we add, when it's already sauteed down, we add cream cheese to it and green onions, and we fry it afterwards. The next one is Dee Dee's Delight. It's a rice dessert. At the bottom is puree guava. Then we have a sweet coconut rice, and the top is a soursop puree.
Ashley Poitier of Jack Hayward Junior High has been cooking from a young age, but says she was still feeling a bit nervous.
My dish is a seafood duff with chili aioli sauce, red chili aioli sauce. For my dessert, I have a rice pudding with a tropical salad and a passion fruit and mango sauce.
Dawn Gibson of St. George's High School says she's been cooking since the 10th grade and also very nervous.
I am cooking cumin and cilantro rice
paired with pumpkin. Also, I am also cooking coconut flake turbot, and for dessert, the flour dish, I'm cooking guava and cream cheese roulade, torched.
The competition has been going on for some 25 years now, and the main requirements are to include a rice and flour dish, as well as to create dishes using indigenous ingredients. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Thank you, Megan. Well, when all the cooking was done and the tasting complete, it was a clean sweep for Jack Hayward School. Ashley Poitier, she won. Ashley Poitier, that is of Jack Hayward Junior High, won the Junior Chef Award, while Deborah Williams captured the high school top chef title. And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Dr. Monique Pratt, welcome. Monica asks, Dr. Pratt, I've been feeling quite under the weather these past few days. I have a slight fever, both my stomach and my head hurts, and I have a bad cough. I'm worried that I may have the flu. Are these symptoms of the flu? And if I have it, what should I do? The symptoms that you are describing sure does sound like the onset of the flu, Monica. Thanks for sending in your question. Influenza, commonly called the flu, is a viral infection that attacks your respiratory system. This includes your nose, throat, and lungs. At first, the flu may appear to be a common cold, but unlike the common cold, it tends to come on more suddenly. Common signs and symptoms include fever over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, aching muscles, particularly in your back, arms, and legs, chills and sweats, headache, dry cough, sore throat, fatigue, and nasal congestion. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. Ricardo Lightborn has a check on sports when we return.